What's up, guys?
It's just bright today.
It is super bright.
It's really bright, actually.
It's better than rain.
I mean, yes, but also like I'm just. Oh, dude, this is horrible.
Today we are gonna be doing some awesome little dress-up adjustments to our buddy Caesar's awesome bleep. Awesome bleep RCF. As you can see, this is a 2015 Lexus RCF. Past owner, I don't believe that F emblem is OEM.
No,
it's usually an Lexus emblem, right? So,
yes, it is.
So the past owner really liked the letter F.
Well, like I
Is
get
this
it,
letter
I get it, but like it's for F Sports, which this isn't.
So it's like, hey bro, I heard you like the letter F, so I put an F on your F so you can F all F.
While effing?
Yeah, so like, honestly though, for real,
On God?
on God, I would not run F Sport. I do, you know what I do like though? I do like that it's white lettering with the white lettering on the red emotion.
He had the option,
stickers.
but he put on his black, which is fine.
No, it's fine. Red's still gonna work with the red with black.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the letter F appears on the exterior of this car currently. 1, 2, 3 on the emblems, 4 on the grille, and then another 4 on the F Sport. So that's 8 times.
And then if you open the hood.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's not the exterior, but
I'm just saying.
if you look at this car, it has the letter F on it 8 times. That's a lot.
That's
a lot.
And like I said, the F Sport stuff wasn't OEM.
Yeah, so the past owner put that front emblem and these F Sport decals on the brakes. As you can see, we've got these awesome work emotions that are on ZR10. So if you want to see a video on that, we'll put that right up here, right there. So yeah,
But today we have
a couple things. We have an RR Racing.
Yeah, I'm assuming it is like their specific since they come with.
Yeah, that's some cool stuff right there.
That is actually really nice. Yeah.
So it's an RR Racing
Carbon
2x2 gloss carbon, looks like.
Carbon fiber
emblem. Which is really cool because the way that it goes, it actually pulls like the whole backing off of the off of this, so it's kind of going to be like a little hollow dealy, right?
Yeah, I think it might actually
more
be
airflow
hollow.
dog.
Oh, I think it might be hollow from the factory behind that.
Oh yeah,
we'll figure it out, obviously.
Well, more airflow than what this guy did, this effer.
That's, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I got you.
That past effer.
This thing, though, I will say, is a bit odd because, like,
the instructions are a little sketch.
You black RTV it in.
Yeah.
And, like, it's kind of funny because even in the, like, picture, you can see it's kind of like...
Yeah.
Slop City.
Very interesting, but we're gonna get this to go. It's a pretty warm day. We wanted to get this started at the beginning of our kind of like work day on this car because it needs time to set. If you have RTV silicone, 24 hours is ideal.
Yeah.
I did a couple. I RTV'd what, the dry clutch cover and the tank sliders on the Ducati.
Yeah.
And I really let that sit, and those things haven't shifted at all. So
no, exactly.
And then we did the hood vents on the Z,
and that's
with
those
black
are
RT, and those don't shift at all. So we're gonna turn this F car into an L car.
Yeah.
But not L like taking an L. L is for lovers, and Lexus.
Man, if people don't like me.
Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so we have a little pry guy.
This came with all those clips we bought.
Oh yeah?
A little free bonus.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. Take what you can get. You know?
I don't want no fly guy. I just want a pry guy.
You can get your hand in there.
Right? Yeah, you know what? We may not even need to
pull the whole thing.
Okay, so let's do this.
Oh.
2 screws.
Oh, O'Reilly's. What?
O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
Is it ow or is it wow at the end?
Ow!
I think it is that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely a Phillips head screw.
Holding it.
Yes,
Great, so I'll go get you a stubby Phillips.
Yeah.
And we're gonna pause this real quick, y'all.
Stubby Phillips. Okay, so we got the other emblem out. There were 2 screws holding it in at the top here, which go in right here and here. And then there was a little clip. I assume that's the way that the OEM emblem mounts as well, because that's an OEM grill. So
yeah.
Now, as far as the aftermarket emblem is concerned, as you can see that the instructions say to like do the entire perimeter and then place it and let it set. But here's the thing.
Well, number one, let's
look at that job.
That's like we said, that's Slop City.
Super Slop City.
And like here, I'll give you that.
Here. So now, if you take a look at this, as you can see, they said to like RTV the whole bottom, right?
Well, they said RTV the whole thing.
If you do that, and I get it for security's sake, but if you do that and it sits down here,
there's a big gap, and it doesn't.
Not only is there a gap at the top, but it's just not. It's not centered. Like it doesn't look good.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, you can see this whole. You can see the hole right there in the back. So we're thinking. Hold this real quick.
Yeah, like that.
We're thinking we're going to center it right here, and we have enough of a contact point here, 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 and here. RTV is strong enough to hold a
emblem.
What? 1/3 of a pound carbon fiber, maybe 1/2 a pound carbon fiber emblem.
Dude, I wouldn't even call it that.
Yeah,
you know,
1/3 of a pound emblem.
But also to make this not Slop City.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that looks
Much
great.
Cleaner.
Oh, it's not. That looks fantastic.
Yeah.
But to make this not Slop City, we are not going to RTV around the pull that out. We're not going to RTV around the entire thing. What we're going to do is just match up the spots.
The contact points.
Yeah, and RTV on the back of the emblem here. And then
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, and then that way, you know, you're only using as much as you really need, because like, again, you're not going to need that much. It won't slop out, because if you like fill this entire thing and you like push that emblem in, it like squeeze out the sides, and you really don't want to like do that.
Yeah.
But then we had to figure out a way to keep this in the correct position while it's set.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is put some tape under the, you want to put that in there real quick? We're going to put some tape, some painter's tape like under.
Yeah, we're just basically going to hit the surface of the bottom and the surface of the L, and basically
and just
run
tape it up. Yeah.
And once it's flush, like we're going to make sure it's held in place. I would actually say maybe we do like a little cross.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Just basically so it's braced up against the grill.
Yeah.
And then it's good to go.
The point is we're going to use some tape to hold this in there at the correct position, because like I said, if you push that all the way down, it looks terrible. Yeah. Like it's not
centered. It's just not.
Yeah, and like this is a nice car.
I would understand if it was like there was like welting around it or something, some type of trim.
Yeah.
But like this is not.
Yeah, you don't want that looking sketchy and
so
junk.
We're gonna center this up.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this, because you can see it's dirty.
So we'll start with our rag. We'll start with the emblem itself, and then we'll clean around here.
Yep.
Get into that.
Yep. That's it.
Okay, so as you can see, we've applied RTV to the center of the bottom, the 2 contact points on the right and left, and the top.
And now we're gonna
very gently
place this in there and tape her up.
Make my mom proud here.
It reminds me of when John was talking about his mom applying all his stickers on his toys, because he's like, I don't want to mess it up.
That was me. Before I go any further, I've noticed that the center is actually showing a little bit, so I'm going to remove some of the RTV from the center.
All right, go for it. Gently.
Oh, just got RTV on
Muffin.
Oh, muffin. All right, fold this over to a clean spot.
And then we're actually going to pause this, because after he hits it set, I need to tape it in the correct position. But you guys can kind of get the idea. Get your RTV in, be careful, set the emblem, and you know, tape it up the best you can so it will not move.
Make sure
so,
it's clean.
Yeah, we'll bring this back once the emblem's taped in there.
Yep. Okay, so we use this little pick here because we're running on an RTV that dried up at the cap, so we poked a nice little hole in there and used the pick as an application tool. And this is where we're sitting right now. So we've applied right in the top here, in the sides here, and then all along the bottom, basically. After we did that, we applied the emblem, and slowly, after all the excess RTV was kind of pushed out, we basically took our time with the Q-tips and scrubbed away the excess and just tried to like wipe away anything that we could From there, we braced it with some tape so that it'll hold, so we're not just sitting here holding it, and we can
make
actually...
sure the tape was nice and tight.
Yeah,
Like,
make sure the tape is tight, because you want it to maintain like real pressure against the grill. I noticed that the contact points on the top and the bottom were a little off, as far as like if you press flush on one, it would be off on the other.
It would pull out a little bit?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so since we have a tight brace here, what I did was took a couple extra small pieces of tape and just folded them over to create a little extra pressure on the bottom.
That's a good idea,
Yeah. So that's where we're gonna sit. We're gonna let this basically sit this way for a day.
Honestly, for like at least a day.
Yeah, 24 hours.
Yeah, we have some other work to do to the car, and this will just kind of chill there for a bit.
Yeah.
And make sure it sets nicely.
Yep. Okay, so we had some time to let the emblem sit. It's actually been a little bit of time since we've installed this emblem, but it's held up extremely well with the black RTV that we applied. So let's take a look at the finished product of this beautiful Ghost emblem.
Honestly, I think it's a great upgrade over, especially the big F Sport badge.
Yeah,
But like in general, I think it looks really good.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's actually been like, what, 2 months?
Yeah, something like that. It's held up extremely well. Yeah, it's in there. It's solid.
Yeah.
All the spacing is solid. There's no real runoff with the RTV. So just make sure when you guys do your application process that
Take your time.
You really take your time and like scrub off that excess RTV, because if you don't, you're not going to be happy with it. You're going to have to come out with it with a blade if you really need to, but you're not going to want to.
But hopefully, if you just really take your time, you know.
Yeah.
And like I said, we did notice, which should be in the video. It's been 2 months, you know. The edges that they give you to kind of apply the RTV, I think it was the sides that may have been thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sides. I think it was the sides that were thinner.
Yeah.
And you know, just be really careful there, because once you push the emblem in and the RTV kind of sets, it's gonna like creep out and up.
Yeah.
So you really want to be careful with that.
Yeah. So that's going to do it for our Ghost emblem install video from RR Racing. I think it's definitely a worthwhile upgrade, especially over the badge that was on it before.
I think it's a big improvement even over the stock. I'm actually
Very cool. Subtle, it's classy, it's well done.
Once we got it on and like I pulled the tape off that next day, I was like, oh, this is clean. This is sick.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's really cool. I like it a lot. Let us know what you guys think of the emblem and the install in the video in the comments down below. If you have any more requests for RCF content, let us know as well, because we've got a bunch of stuff that we're doing in the car.
Yeah.
And if you like the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one.
And we appreciate you guys.
And that Ghost emblem.